In this example, we're going to graph this function h of x equals negative 5 halves times the absolute value of x plus 5. So let's start by finding the vertex. So I notice that my absolute value only contains an x, and there is no minus h or any other numeric term inside there. So I know that there has been no horizontal shift, so h will be 0. And we have this plus k out here, which is plus 5. So I know my k value is 5. So no horizontal shift and a vertical shift 5 units up, since that's positive. So that means, for starters, my vertex will be negative 0, 5. So I can go ahead on the y-axis and plot this 0, 5, and that's where my vertex will be. Okay, now let's go ahead and use this negative 5 halves, which is this a value. Remember that a plays two roles. It indicates the slope of the lines, or the slope of these legs that are going to come off of this vertex, and also whether it opens up or down. So this negative means that the function has been reflected over the x-axis, so the v-shape of our absolute value will be opening downward because it's negative. So these legs will come down this way. And it looks like, since it's 5 halves, my slope will be plus or minus 5 halves. Because remember, one leg will have a positive slope and one leg will have a negative slope. So since it's opening downward, I know we're coming this way. So we're going to come down 5 over 2, down 5 over 2, and similarly down 5 and back 2, down 5 and back 2. So we've drawn a few more points here. So let's go ahead and grab our handy dandy straight edge and go ahead and just draw these legs in. So from the vertex, we're going to be coming down. I'll go ahead and draw the arrow on the end, indicating that this goes on forever in that direction. And let's go ahead and do it to the other side as well. So we started our vertex, and then we're coming down nicely and put an arrow there on the end. So this is what this absolute value graph will look like. We have h of x equals negative 5 halves times the absolute value of x plus 5. We found the vertex first at 0, 5, and then we use that a value to find the slopes of those two legs.